Hello, I'm Alex Fontana, author of Piddick, the Voice of Portland, and a fellow Blender user. Like many of you, I like to tell stories, whether written or in media formats. So today I'd like to give you a brief tour of what I've worked on and what the Portland Users Group has to offer. Now for me, it all started a few years ago, when I was working on a short story called The Martial Arts of Chess. Everyone I talked to said it would make a great animation. I love cartoons. And a friend suggested Blender among other software. He also said that there would be a large learning curve. I tried it. Oh yeah, it was daunting, but the potential and versatility was truly amazing. That was version 2.66. And after some time, self-study, basic modeling, it became clear I'd need more help if I ever wanted to get my project completed. That's when I found and joined the local users group, which is what I'd like to share with you today. Well, these are all a bunch of great guys and gals, but in particular, I want you to look at that guy in the middle, the one with the red shirt. That's Januvel. And the reason I wanted to point him out is because he was instrumental in getting the Art Institute of Portland to host the Blender Users Group, so that every third Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m., anyone at all can come in, see and use Blender on state-of-the-art computers. And it's all for free. One of the first things we did together at the club was to create a logo and a mascot. Now, this is Oregon, and half the people in Oregon prefer a beaver, whereas the other half prefer a duck. So how to make everybody happy? Blender to the rescue. We put the two animals together and voila, we ended up with a platypus. The group has its own website, blenderpdx.org, where you can go to find or ask anything about Blender. And there's several links for further inspiration. Why have our own website? That's a great question. Part of it is that we actually get to practice building special effects for websites by having our own. And that's another thing that other users can come to and use our website for. So Blender again gets to do things on actual websites, creating more commercial value. One of the first things you'll notice on the home page is that periodically we feature works by other sources so that we can compare and learn from them as well about pushing the envelope of what animation and computer graphics can do. As you peruse through the website, you'll see one tab that's called Pipeline. If you click on that and drag down, you'll see there's a whole bunch of sections, each one part of the workflow process for doing your very own animation. And each page there has links and information on getting free software that takes care of those various processes. Another thing is that we have a projects tab where various users are doing their own projects. Helping these people is great. This is one of the best things that I've ever done. Making assets for other people in the team greatly expanded my understanding of Blender. As you can see here in some of the examples, I've got a hatch that's fully working and lit. That escalated into finally making a full military base, both exterior and interior, for just one scene in a feature that a friend's working on. We also have things like, let's see here, Grout, the little monster that was on Blender Swap. I enhanced it, put a procedural on it, and now he's become known as Grout because of Andrew Price's little texturizing that and a gourd procedural from Saudi Pax, who's another instructor on the YouTube videos for Blender. Just a few other things, because I got to wrap this up pretty quick here, is some of the blogs that I've done. We feature like lip sync, full instructional, and you can get a little taste of that here. I'm going to let that run. And thank you.
Afin de prévenir les licences, désordres, sacrilèges qui ont accompagné les dernières célébrations du carnaval, et afin que chacun puisse se recueillir en son âme et prier avant le carême, nous disons ici que vous êtes...
And with it being the year of the fire monkey, that's it for me here. This is Alex Fontana at Portland, Oregon, Blender Users Group, wishing everyone out there blend well. Bye-bye.